I accidentally sent my therapy journal to my entire company instead of the quarterly report. It had everything, including my detailed breakdowns of coworkers by how much they annoyed me. Monday morning, 500 employees. One attachment, e-noti file. The email subject line read, Q3 Converse Review. The attachment was titled Why I Maybe Need Walk Meds. Doc, by the time I realized my mistake, 47 people had already opened it. The recall button mocked me. Too late. Damage done. Page 1 started with Derek from accounting definitely has bodies in his basement Drily. Page 3 included, pretty sure my boss Amy only promotes people who laugh at her terrible jokes about her cats. Page 7 had a detailed breakdown of which coworkers I suspected were secretly hooking up with accuracy ratings. My phone exploded. Siphon went nuclear. I sat at my desk watching my career die in real time. Then I got to the part where I'd written about my crushing anxiety, how I threw up before every major meeting, how I practiced conversations in my car for hours, how I cried in the supply closet after my promotion because I was convinced everyone would realize I was a fraud. The messages changed. Sarah from IT sent, I keep Xanax in my desk drawer if you ever need one. Mike from sales wrote, I also think Derek is sketchy as hell. Even people I'd ranked as extremely annoying reached out with their own stories. But the worst part was still coming. Page 15, where I'd written about my suicide attempt 2 years ago, how work was the only thing keeping me going some days, how I named my plants after coworkers because I was too scared to make real friends. I hid in the bathroom planning my resignation letter. Then Amy knocked. Your journal says I make terrible cat jokes, she said through the door. Fair point, but it also says you think I am a good leader who just tries too hard. Nobody's ever been that honest with me. She slid a paper under the door. It was her own therapy notes. Anxiety disorder, panic attacks, imposter syndrome. We're promoting you to head of the new mental health initiative, she said. Turns out, brutal honesty is exactly what this company needs. The next all-hands meeting was to roll. Derek stood up first. According to Anna's journal, I have serial killer Stirpivelade. I've been told my dating profile photos are too intense. I am working on it. The room erupted in laughter. Then stories, real ones. Mark talked about his depression. Lisa about her Ellie. The CFO admitted he'd been in therapy for 20 years. My accidental email had torn down every fake wall we'd built. We started having radical honesty Fridays where people could share what was really going on. 3 months later, my journal entry about Tom from Legal Definitely Cries to Taylor Swift it led to him starting a company-wide Swiftie group. It has 80 members. I am one of them. The woman I described as aggressively perky to hide dead inside treacheries became my best friend. She said my assessment was terrifyingly accurate and thanked me for seeing through her mess. Last week, a new hire asked how we built such an authentic culture. Start with accidentally traumatizing everyone with your deepest thoughts, I said. Then realize everyone's just as broken as you are. My therapy journal is now required reading for leadership training, with names redacted mostly. Derek insisted. We keep his part intact. Hess also it helped his dating life when women know he's self-aware about his concerning aura. The quarterly report I meant to send showed 12% growth, but my therapy journal that grew us 100% as humans. Sometimes the worst mistakes make the best changes. Even if your journal does call your CEO's cat jokes aggressively unfunny, she started using dog jokes instead. They're worse.